Hi everybody, hello. I hope you're having a nice day today. Happy Tuesday. Congratulations on making it through the little first part of the week. Hi. Straight up, I don't have shit planned today. I honestly was like, well, okay, so I stayed home from work today because I kind of felt like shit when I woke up this morning. So the weather in Vegas has been super Thursday. It's not Thursday. It's Tuesday. I would know, right? I had deadlines today. It's it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. You motherfucker. It's Tuesday. Don't fuck with me. But anyway, it's been so dry in Vegas. It's been time zones. It's Saturday. Fuck you, Zio. It's okay. So it's been really dry and windy in Vegas to the point where like I went outside yesterday for literally only a little bit and it dried out my eyes for the rest of my day. Uh and I like was having problems looking at any of my goddamn screens last night because my eyes had just dried out and my dumbass didn't, I don't know, go get eye drops or something. And so when I woke up today, I had like a bunch of the really thick yellow crusties over my eyes because my eyes were trying really hard to moisten themselves back up when I was sleeping and like severely overcompensating for how dry it was last night. And so I was like, shit, fuck, I hope I don't have an eye infection. I don't. I'm totally fine. I just had to wash my eyes and put on a warm compress and I'm totally fine now. But like, ugh, it fucking sucks out here right now. Um, but yeah, stayed home from work today, so I have a little bit of time. I have like about an hour, and I just wanted to spend an hour and some time just hanging out and chatting with you guys because I feel like I haven't done that since I came back from my trip in really late April. But hello Gold, hello Marwal, hello Zio. Goodbye Gold. I hope you have a good day at work. Thanks for coming by and saying hello. And hello, Mr. Luffy, my precious friend that I saw on Saturday. We had a little tea party on Saturday, if you guys would believe it. What did you guys do over the weekend? I know a lot of you guys were just working and doing regular life shit, but figured I'd ask. It's the kind thing to do. That was fun. Yeah, I like having little tea parties. I like having little tea parties and seeing my friends and talking mega shit about our jobs. Not that I hate my job. I'm still pretty new at my job, but oh god, yesterday I was so fucking annoyed. I was pretty much just doing my regular shit and I got told to like, so I only started working there like 2 months ago, right? I have no idea like what fucking anything has happened in the company history. And they're like, hey, so can you go into every single PDF and press release that we've ever made and reformat them so that they're all consistent, which is a totally easy thing to do. It's just such a menial task that I was pissed off for like 2 hours yesterday. Because it's just busy work, and that's all corporate work is. It's just fucking busy work. Just sitting at a computer and doing something fucking dumb that somebody else asks you to do. And like, yeah, sometimes I do cool and meaningful stuff, but most of the time it's just fucking shit like that. So the next time you guys are staring at a wall wondering what you're doing with your life, it could be worse. You could be reformatting PDFs for 2.5 hours a day. I did the video games and the Twitch, and I went out and I saw the friends with the alcohols, and I got real comfy in Comud. Fuck yeah, Marwal. That sounds like the ideal weekend. I don't really do the alcohol, though. I've been struggling today because I just don't want to do the busy work. It's the worst, bro. And I stayed home. I still worked from home today. I just stayed at home. And it was just more fucking busy work. The way it is in, like, corporate job life, you just end up getting sacked with stuff that other people don't want to do, especially if you're kind of like the new guy in town. It's whatever. It's whatever, man. It doesn't matter. Software dev work is where I can sit and do YouTube video stuff while I work. Hell yeah, that sounds nice. I mean, when I'm at work, I mostly just listen to podcasts and YouTube videos. Speaking of which, there's a YouTube video. I'm not gonna watch it on stream because I don't want to, like, I don't know, take anybody's content. But there's a YouTuber I really like called Fern, and they uploaded a video today about, like, fake CIA bogus animals, and I'm so excited to watch that video when Church IT Tech comes home, because there's a GIF where it's like, you guys know the conspiracy theory where it's like all pigeons are like FBI drones. All pigeons are just little robots that the FBI use to, like, spy on us. And so the GIF is like, it turns the pigeon to the side, and it shows you, like, the inside of the pigeon, and it shows you where, like, the camera and the microphone is, and, like, the mechanical components inside of the pigeon. And Church IT Tech, for, like, 3 months last year, he saw that GIF, and he like, started convincing himself that he just saw it in his sleep, because he was looking for it for months, and he could not find it. And he finally found it, like, 3 months later, and the problem was solved. But ever since then, I've had this fascination with, like, the conspiracy theory, bogus CIA mechanical animals. I think it's really funny. I really like that conspiracy theory. I don't know. Are there any conspiracy theories that you guys are particular fans of? I think. Do you know about the spy cat? Please do tell me about the spy cat. I would love to know about the spy cat. Not a conspiracy theory, an actual project that happened. Fuck yeah, that sounds awesome. May I have an idea of what we can do today? Oh shit, you're giving me an idea of what we can do today? I was just gonna talk. I'm still working on my podcast. Oh, good luck. Good luck, truckin'. I hope you have a good time. What the hell was I gonna say? They surgically implanted a microphone and recording equipment into a cat, and then deemed the project a failure when the cat got hit by a car. Oh no! No! That's so sad! I will be praying for the cat. The cat that probably died decades ago. Oh, you know my conspiracy, but I have a different one. I feel like some K-pop fans are industry spies leaking info about comebacks. I think that's not really a conspiracy, because I think it definitely happens. I think companies will hire people, and I think this isn't just K-pop. I think this is about Western music. I think this is about celebrity culture. I think this about literally every industry in, like, media and entertainment. They hire people to generate, like, rumors and buzz about celebrities, K-pop groups, musicians, actors, movies, and what have you. And they just leak false and sometimes true info on the canals of the internet so that whatever fucking thing that the company is working on gets traction. I totally think that's true. It involves talking. Talking? Correction, the name of the project was Acoustic Kitty. Victor Marchetti, a former CIA officer, said Project Acoustic Kitty cost them about $20 million? $20 million? They should pay me $20 million. You can shove a camera up my ass and make me a drone? Shit! Fuck! For $20 million? Damn! Well, maybe it wouldn't. Maybe I wouldn't. $20 million isn't that much money. $20 million isn't that much money. Let's double it. How about... No, let's triple it. Actually, let's quadruple it. How about $100 million and I'll let the government shove a camera up my ass? I don't want to do that, actually. I went to college for journalism. And as someone who once aspired to be a journalist, I probably shouldn't talk about the government that way. Whatever, man. It doesn't fucking matter. Oh god, $20 million to get hit by a car is crazy though, Marwell. I wish that I got paid $20 million to get hit by a car. I'd do it. You know the Twitter post that's been going around lately where it's like, $50,000 to punch your Oshi. Would you do it? Now it's like, I'd punch anyone on this planet for $50,000. I'd punch the love of my life, Church IT Tech, the second he comes home from work for $50,000. And he would be totally okay with it, because he'd be like, shit, we can pay rent. The Honda Civic truly is the natural predator of the house cat. No! I want to go pet my cat now. Where is she? She's probably in the other room. Ma'am, am I allowed to call you on Discord real fast? I don't think that I have Discord set up in my OBS, so no one would be able to hear you. I think. You're exploding. It's exploding right here. Oh no! No, Stray, we're not gonna hit you with a Honda Civic. I'm so sorry, Stray. Stray always comes in at the worst time. The last time, I don't remember who, someone was saying that they didn't like cats right when Stray came in. He was like, what the hell? And then this time, we're talking about the Honda Civic being the natural predator of the cat, and the Project Acoustic Kitty running over a cat. A drone CIA cat. For $20 million. Oh, there's my cat. Hi, cat. She didn't care. She walked away. I'm sorry, Stray. We're not gonna hit you with a Honda Civic. I promise you'll be fine. I was gonna yell, May shits herself on stream and then maybe talk for a minute about dumb shit then leave. What the hell? It's a good thing that I don't fucking answer then. What the hell? Also, G-Skill have finally listed their 902 gigabyte 6,000 megahertz RAM kit on their website, so like 2 or 3 months more, they'll finally sell it so I could buy it. Jeez! Boo, you're not funny! What the fuck? I'm funny sometimes. Not so much today. I don't know if I have the funny bone in me today, brother. I'm trying, though. The stream has evolved so much in the last few months. Yeah, it's because when I had, like, less than 50 followers, everyone was really nice to me because I was just a little small tiny little guy. And then now I'm almost at 200 and I have Zio yelling at me and telling me that I shit myself when I didn't. I was on my period. Marwal is talking about CIA mandated cats that get hit by cars. Jeez. Think of the content. This is fucked up. This stuff is fucked up. I wish it was 902. Oh, I said it wrong. Okay, so I suck at reading. At reading and numbers. Reading and numbers. It's not my thing. I can read English pretty good. I cannot read numbers pretty good. No sir, I'm a failure. Okay. Let me see. Oh yeah, I wanted to... Well, I might as well join it. Are you gonna be mean to me too? Don't be mean to me! I'm just a little guy! This is fucked up. And also, my Get Catgirl redeem didn't work. Let me see if I can fix that for you, Chief. I'm so sorry. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, the thing's open. It should be working. Oh! Hey, I opened it and I didn't log into it. That's the problem. Whoopsie daisy. I demand a refund. Meow Meow demands a refund. Meow Meow says hi, everybody! Let me see. If I could just do it for you. Because I'll be real, I have no idea how to do refunds. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Oh. Oh, I was joking. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I forgot to log back into my command thingy. It should work now. I'll do it for you for free. Watch this. Watch this. Uh-oh, I forgot where it is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There it is. There it is, works now. That's my bad. So I started making more plans for the summer. Have you guys ever heard of, whatchamacallit, Team Star Kid? Are any of you guys musical fans up in here? Any musical theater fans? cat? Yeah. I may be a priestess, but sometimes I have cat ears. And also the actual cat's up there. She's right behind me. Let me see. Open my VTube toggles back up. And I'm gonna put my hat back on. Because you don't deserve to see me without my hat if I don't have ears. Or unless I'm really focusing. Then I'll take off my hat. I haven't heard Star Kid since I was on DeviantArt in 2009. Yeah, it's because they did like the bald. I need to get a bald toggle or figure out how to do it myself. I'm sorry. But yeah, they did like the very Harry Potter, very Harry Potter musicals and things like that back in the olden days. But I was never a Harry Potter kid. I completely glossed over that phase in pop culture history. Because I wasn't allowed to like it. I went to a very Christian school, and Harry Potter and Pokemon was banned. Somehow I still got into Pokemon. I did not get into Harry Potter, though. But anyway, I'm seeing a Team Star Kid musical in another state next month, which is very exciting. Because I've been following that musical theater group for a couple of years now, and I got Church IT Tech really into it, so I'm really excited. So I'm gonna go see a musical next month. I'm gonna be a patron of the fine arts, like any proper 20-something-year-old. I don't know what hobbies 20-something-year-olds should have, because I'm not the making babies type. Meow meow. Do you want to say hi? Or was that it? That was it. She said, "Wee!" and she left. Alright, bye girl. Marble Ripple. Yeah, Marble Ripple. I'm too afraid to do Marble Ripple because I was so I got told to kill myself one too many times on Overwatch, and Marvel Rivals looks like it plays like Overwatch, and so I'm too afraid to play it because I feel like people will tell me to kill myself. And despite it all, I'm a sensitive little lady. Meow, meow, meow. I'm a sensitive little lady, and when people tell me to kill myself, I go... So that's why I'm not going to play Marvel Rivals. I don't know. Honestly, being a young girl as a gamer, being a young girl gamer is like the worst thing you can be. Besides, like, a racist or a homophobe. Being like a 14-year-old girl on the internet is like one of the worst things that could happen to a person. I remember someone said that to a teammate in Overwatch, and they replied, "Bro, I can't even kill their Mercy. You think I can kill myself?" Yeah, that's how I felt back then. Certainly couldn't kill another character, so I certainly couldn't kill myself. Okay, yeah, I can vouch for that. True! So I was really into, at that age, I was really into, like, World of Warcraft. I guess Overwatch came out in 2015, so I'd be 16. I was really into World of Warcraft growing up, and gamers, if you went on, like, voice call in World of Warcraft, and they heard that you had, like, a feminine voice, they would, like, and if anything went wrong in the raid, everyone would blame you. It would be like, 20-something people blaming you for a failed raid, even though World of Warcraft raids are such a fucking clusterfuck that it can be like 10 people's fault. But it would always just be your fault. Same thing with like Overwatch. And that's honestly, even though like a lot of VTubers play competitive games together, I'm so like afraid to try. Because, like, what if I'm so dog shit at Marvel Rivals that it not only makes other VTubers hate me, and it also makes, like, everybody else on this world hate me. And then Mr. Marvel Rival himself will find my real name and IP address and then send like a cease and desist to my house for being so bad at the game that I'm not allowed to even have it on my computer, or they'll sue me for $10 million. That's what I'm afraid of. It's me. I'm Mr. Marvel Rival. Mr. Marble Rival's gonna come to my house and send me a cease and desist. I don't know. I'm the type of person that I have, like, such irrational fears over the very smallest things. Like, I'm so afraid to go to Australia. Any Australians here? By the way, I don't think so. I'm so afraid to go to Australia because I know that there's, like, really big bugs. And knowing my luck, I would, like, get off of the plane and then, like a giant poisonous spider and snake and fly and animal would come and fly onto my face, and then I would attract, like, 10 million poisonous and diseases and die. My first 10 minutes into being on Australian soil. No, but, like, quick matches are low-key difficult right now, so maybe you're safer right now. Thank God! Mr. Marble Rival himself is telling me I don't have to play! Thank God. I don't know. Me don't know. I don't know anything in this world, to be honest. Ugh. Also, thank you for the sippy check, Kanelan. I'm really late on all the sippy checks. I know Zio sent like 15 or something, too. I don't have... Yes? That means Meow Meow's talking to you. What's up? Yeah? What's up, girl? What's up? Did you guys hear her? She wanted to say hello to everybody. Is that it? Is that all? Are you done now? I think she's done now. She just wanted to meow once or twice. There you go, cat. Anyway. Let's see. I know Mr. Luffy is gonna go to Anime Expo. And that's like the only other person I know that has big summer plans. Are any other adults here making any big summer plans? The older I get, the more I realize that, like, the summer that we knew as children no longer it just will never exist for us again, unless you're like a school teacher or something. That, like, big summer vacation that, you know, everyone would talk about as kids and in high school and stuff like that just doesn't really happen for adults anymore, and I kind of miss that. I kind of miss summer being like the season where everyone would, like, go out and do shit, but, like, now that I'm a corporate adult, everyone just kind of speckles it around in, like, spring or the fall when the temperatures are actually kind of moderate. But then also in Vegas, Vegas is like a big party destination, and so a lot of locals here want nothing to do with that, and so they leave Vegas just for the mega party weekends, so that we do not have to be involved in that whatsoever. And that is the closest that I guess I get to a big adult summer vacation like I did as a child. Meow, meow, meow. Would it surprise anybody if I if I said that when I first was planning on being a VTuber, I wanted to be a cat girl VTuber, and then I was like, well, actually there's 1,000 of those, so maybe I shouldn't be a cat girl VTuber. And then I pivoted to being a bear girl VTuber, and then I was like, well, actually, I'm not that into bears. I don't think bears are cool and sexy. Well, okay. I guess, like, Halsin from Baldur's Gate 3 would beg to differ. Bears can be cool and sexy, just not when, like, I'm a bear. Bear girl? Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, because I really liked Yurikuma Arashi back in the day as well. I don't know. Guys, I bought a new knife. I'm happy. What kind of knife? What kind of knife is it? Is it cool? Cool knife? I'm not gonna lie, I still want to go to the stratosphere, but I saw a TikTok comment that it's sinking and could collapse at any moment, so that's not happening. What? The stratosphere in Las Vegas? The big-ass building that has the top of the world restaurant and, like, bungee jumping and shit? Where did you see that? Well, okay. TikTok comments are, like, the worst place in the world that you could find information. I would not trust a TikTok comment for information, like, ever. My big plan for summer is to have eel at least once. This guy. Marwal is like the hungriest guy in my Discord server. Every day. His conversation starter is always something about food. And I appreciate that. It's another Bala song. And it's the Squid Industries Crack Rakin V3. I can send a pic. That's a lot of words for a goddamn knife. That's crazy. I mean, I am sure that it will look awesome. Why does that knife have so many goddamn words? That's a lot. That's like... Imagine if they did that with rulers. The ultra thin, mega sleek ruler version 70. That would be crazy. Rulers can really fuck up a bitch, though. When I was a kid, I got smacked with a ruler on the playground. I don't remember what the context was. I just remember the feeling of cold metal in my skin. It didn't puncture anything, but I did have like a ruler-shaped welt on the outside of my forearm from getting smacked with a ruler on the playground as a kid. That shit hurted. I'm sure that if you tried hard enough, a ruler could do similar damage to a knife. I'm not sure about, like, cutting force. I don't know if you could cut anyone with a ruler, but, like, blunt force, you could probably do some pretty good damage with, like, a nice, sturdy metal or steel ruler. I actually don't know what they make rulers out of. I could have just said, like, steel ruler, and that would be, like, 100 pounds. I have no fucking clue. I don't know shit. The Stratosphere is getting Final Destination Bloodline. I sure hope not, because there is a frozen custard place nearby the Stratosphere that has been a gem in the Las Vegas community since the 1970s, and I would be so very sad if Lovett Custard, my beloved of all time, got mowed down by a falling down Stratosphere tower. That would make me really sad. Do you guys... I love Lovett Custard. Lovett Custard is so fucking good. If you guys ever go to Las Vegas, you have to make a stop at Lovett Custard. I am supremely passionate about this place. And actually, Mr. Luffy knows the first time that we met our friend's boyfriend, years and years and years ago, we went to Lovett Custard together, and it was me and Mr. Luffy in one car, and we look over to our friend and her boyfriend in the other car, and we have our custards, and we look over, and this man is going ham on our friend's toes right in front of our Lovett Custard, a sacred place in Las Vegas, and he's going ham on toes in the next car over. That shit was fucked up. So now I can't go back to Lovett Custard knowing that... Actually, I'm gonna say his name because we hate him anyway. Philip the Toe Sucker might be back at Lovett Custard. Oh, God. Every time I think of that is crazy. Crazy that the first time we meet one of our friend's boyfriends, he decides, yes, I suppose this is an appropriate time to go on a nice woman's toes. It's fucking nuts. God, I'm sorry for reminding you about that, but I love custard so much, and I felt a little weird about going to that place ever since, and it's been 6 years. But I just can't stop thinking about the dough custard. I'm sorry. Anyway. Yeah, there's a lot of weird fucking people in Vegas, I guess. A lot of weird fucking people in Vegas, I guess. But, custard. I don't even know 100% what custard is, but it's, like... It's softer than ice cream, but it, like, stays... It, like... The mouthfeel of custard is, like, also, like, softer and, like, smoother than, like, a dairy ice cream. And I'm pretty sure that custard is also dairy. I think maybe they just freeze it differently, or they mix it in with something else that makes it a little more, like, concrete than, whatchamacallit, shit, fuck, ice cream. It makes it really good. I think frozen custard is fantastic. I implore you... That's concrete, baby! Hell yeah, Marwa. I implore you all. to look up, like, the best custard in your city, the best frozen custard, and then go get some. Because frozen custard is amazing. I love frozen custard so much. Highly recommend it. Man, I want to go back to Love It custard before the stratosphere apparently fucking topples over and takes out my favorite frozen custard place in the whole damn city. I used to go to that place so often. Man, it's gonna turn into a 10-minute tangent if I keep talking about Love It custard. But then also, a really good ice cream also fucks just as supremely. There's another place in Vegas called... Should we go back and overwrite the memories? Yes, please. There's another place in Vegas called Sorry Not Sorry Ice Creamery. And that ice cream is supremely delicious. I like to get... I think it's like the double chocolate brownie ice cream or something. But, ooh, it's so good. Ooh, fuck. It's delicious. I love it. But they also have, like a biscotti ice cream that, Church IT Tech really loves a whole lot. They do crazy fucking ice cream flavors too. They did like a pistachio one that I wasn't a big fan of. It was because it was pistachio and olive oil. So it was like mixed in with pistachios and olive oil. Wasn't a big fan of that. Was not a big fan of that. But generally, if you guys ever come to Vegas, go to Love It Custard and Sorry Not Sorry, and then tell me if you guys like ice cream or custard more. Frozen custard. Because, man, I don't know. What dessert do you guys go crazy for? Because I am a big fan of, like, ice cream and frozen custard and, you know, frozen treats and the like. But when I'm, like, sitting by myself and I want something sweet, ice cream is never like the first thought in my head. It's usually like a chocolate chip cookie. A good chocolate chunk cookie. There's a gas station called AM/PM. If it's in your state, they have like this caramel chocolate chunk with sea salt cookie. And they just sell it at the normal fucking ass gas station. But they're so good. And I'm getting so hungry. Oh, I could fuck up a cookie. Gas station. Yeah, your favorite dessert's at a gas station? That's crazy. This guy chugs gasoline. I'm kidding. I'm sure you wouldn't chug gasoline because you like to make yourself salmon every night. And a man with that kind of taste probably doesn't chug gasoline. You have a finer taste bud sensibility. And also, please, allow me to blow my nose, because I talked so passionately that I rattled all of the mucus loose in my skull, and now I have to blow my nose, so give me one sec. What do you mean don't do it? It's already happening! The mucus is already leaving my nose at approximately 32 kilometers an hour. I think. Oh no, you know what? I think 32 kilometers an hour is the speed of which semen leaves a penis upon ejaculation. But I'm not 100% sure on that. You may have to fact check me. But I'm pretty sure it was something like 32 kilometers. Man, we gambled on that sneeze. What do you mean? What do you mean? We didn't gamble on that sneeze. That sneeze was totally fine. Huh? May what? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, so when I think about desserts... Well, okay, now I feel like I have to fact check it. Let me fact check that real quick. What is the speed in which you blow your nose? Thought I was gonna look up the penis thing, huh? Fucking idiot. The speed, sneezes have been clocked at 100 miles an hour. That's not necessarily blowing my nose. Fact check and come under the speed limit. Interesting. How fast can the human nose uptake in miles per hour at a 4 millimeter diameter? It's 96.6 miles per hour, so it's safe to say the average nostrils are definitely capable of inhaling over 100 miles per hour. Okay, so what is the speed in which you ejaculate? Oh, I was so fucking close! 28 miles an hour. Oh, I was so fucking close. I thought it was 32 kilometers. Wait, what's 32 kilometers in miles? 32 in miles. 19 miles per hour. Oh, I was way fucking off. Well, it's apparently 28, guys. We're under the speed limit. We can come faster. I just remembered that Mr. Luffy's at work. I hope you have headphones in. Oh god, I'm sorry for being me. My goodness. Golly gracious. Okay. I do? Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, we're good. Had to take a couple sippies for that. I laughed too hard. So, okay. Now that I'm thinking about... I'm really good at yapping. Now that I'm thinking about the speed in which we do things, like sneeze and blow our nose and ejaculate, what do you think is the fastest thing that we do? Do you think it's blinking? I would assume probably blinking. I don't know if that's like a recorded speed, though. I don't know. Maybe blinking. I would say blinking. Let me see. How fast do we blink? Nah, I don't think it's been measured. Nah, I'm not getting an answer here. That sucks. I don't know. Okay. If I'm betting on it, I guess the answer is sneezing. Because sneezing is like 100 miles per hour. Worst I don't have headphones thing I witnessed was in TeamSpeak. Oh no! Not in TeamSpeak! No! That's terrible! Okay. And a bunch of people were playing Insurgency, and one of the guys... Why were you guys playing Insurgency on Microsoft Teams? That's a terrible idea. And one of the guys joined at the airport and said, just to let you know, I don't got earphones, they broke, just as someone started screaming, bomb! Bomb! We got the bomb! Oh no! That sucks. Microsoft Teams and TeamSpeak, mate. Wait, it's not? It's not? Uh-oh. I've been mixing shit up for years, in that case. Whoopsie daisy. Well, excuse me for being uneducated. This would be funny if it's on Teams, I agree. Imagine being on Microsoft Teams at work and then someone's like, a bomb! TeamSpeak is like the big VoIP program that came before Discord still exists. Ah. I went straight from Skype to Discord, so I totally missed TeamSpeak, apparently. But there was another... Ooh, there was another thing that I used. It was back when, like, webcam applications were really popular. It was like a chat room. Ah, what was it? Zoogle? Yugle? Oh man, it was something like that, but I used to love that fucking thing, and I definitely should not have been on that. It was not Omegle though, because it was a thing. It was an application and not a website. But it was like Omegle. I used to use TinyChat. I also used to use TinyChat. I also was really addicted to OMG Pop. The website OMG Pop had like a really poppin' like RP scene back in the day, and I loved the shit out of roleplay when I was 12 and 13. Oh my god, I used to make the edgiest fucking OCs. One of my first OCs ever, she was a fallen angel that lived in a graveyard, and for some reason, there was one guy that really liked to RP with me, but he was very much a foot fetish guy, because he liked to turn into, like, the insoles of my fallen angel OC's, like, shoes, even though she canonically did not wear shoes, but he would still become my insoles anyway. Anyway, I didn't understand the implications of any of that when I was 14. Oh, God. But yeah, the guy at the airport got detained, and we heard from like 14 hours later. That's so unfortunate, Marwell. I'm sorry that happened to your friend. Gaia Online. Oh! Gaia Online! I still like to look at Gaia Online because it's so interesting seeing the time capsules of the way people decorated their profiles. It's still very unique. Even though the marketplace on Gaia Online has always sucked shit, and IMVU was a terrible, terrible place. No child should ever be on IMVU. Yet I was on IMVU. I liked to use all of the like the scene girl. Like you had to spend money to get most of the actual outfits on IMVU. So I would always, like, I remember there was a hack where you could, like, it was a long time ago, there was a hack where you could try on the clothes and then leave the store, but you would still be wearing, the avatar would still be wearing the IMVU clothes. And so I would always be, like, I would be dressed up as, like, a different scene girl, because I always had to do that glitch, every time. Coughs at being 16 at the time. I don't remember what age I was anymore, dude. I was born in 99, and I probably was into IMVU, like, from 14 to 16. But I was, well, no, maybe it was younger. I was 11 to 12 on IMVU. I mean, I might have been a little younger. Unfortunately, IMVU is not a website that I feel many people should be using anymore. 92. Fair enough. So damn, you were probably on IMVU when it was like a newer thing, like probably before it even went 3D, right? That's crazy. Or maybe it was 3D still. I don't know. But on like a couple of the other websites that I was really into, for like RP, I would go onto WeWorld, and I would dress up and WeWorld was one of those websites where your avatar was just like a circle. And a circle on top of a rectangle, and then you would just put clothes and hair on it. And I would make, like, really edgy looking Wii World characters. I don't even remember what they were called anymore. Weebles, maybe? I would make like a different account for my different OCs, and then like be RPing with as like my OC, and then people in Wii World would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is a shopping mall. I'm trying to get a manicure. And I'd be like, I feel the darkness slowly consuming my soul. God, being a weird kid, I feel so sad for kids these days, because I feel like they don't get the luxury of being able to have these online spaces where they could just be weird as fucking shit. And I don't know, it just makes me sad. It just makes me sad that they probably don't get to have that experience. They have to always be the most, like, decorated version of themselves. And I don't know. It just makes me sad. Just makes me sad, I guess. Itachi was everywhere. Oh, wow. Itachi! Like the Naruto character? That's awesome. I have what is apparently a controversial opinion that Discord has severely shot the internet in the foot. Oh no, I agree, actually. I very much feel that Discord has eliminated a lot of the third spaces on the internet. And that's also kind of why I vehemently... Unless I've been gifted Nitro before, and I've used it, but I will refuse to buy Nitro for myself just because I feel like it has killed internet forums, it has killed blogs, it has killed community websites like Fandom and, God, like all of the wiki websites. All of these wiki websites just, like, expect you to join their Discord for the most updated information. And it's like, I don't want to join a fucking Discord for my stupid Hatsune Miku mobile game. I just want to get the information about the event that I missed and was too lazy to read on the fucking wiki. I don't want to have to join a goddamn Discord. It sucks that everything is centralized into these Discord servers. And I say that as a VTuber with a Discord server. But that was because I wanted to play games with people. I don't know. Like, being able to make your own space for a community easy is great, I agree. But the fact that there's no cross-pollination or integration possible with other Discord means that it's all way too isolated. And that I also agree with. I also feel like Discord, more so than on, like, forum websites, can be pretty dangerous for younger folks as well, because it's very direct one-to-one contact, which you would not really get on forum websites back in the day. And on a lot of the forum websites that I would use. Like, I would use the forums very regularly on Gaia Online. There was no way to direct message unless you, like, added someone directly as a friend back then. And now on Discord, if they just don't have their settings, you know, right, anyone can just fucking talk to you, and it could be a predator on the other side. You would never know. I hate Discord, and yet Discord has integrated itself so fully and completely into gamer and internet spaces and culture that there really is, like, no other choice than to be on Discord in order to have a place for your community or your friends. I have a Discord group for pretty much every friend group that I've ever been in. And I don't know, I kind of miss having more third spaces that aren't Discord. But anyway, everyone in IMVU had everyone running around like Sasuke and Itachi for Naruto. Yep, I remember that for real. I remember too, well, okay. My first anime was Death Note, actually. I was that edgy kid. And you can see how I turned out. Hey, goth nun. My first anime was Death Note, and so I used to have, like, those blingy gifs of L as, like, my signature on pretty much, like, every forum site and RP site that I was ever on. And I'm pretty sure that I tried to dress up as L on IMVU at one point too, but I truly don't remember. I was one of those kids that was like, no doubles! Like, back, like, 10 years ago, like 2015, when kinning on Tumblr was really big. I was never a kinning kind of gal because I just liked to RP's OCs and they were separate from me. But I was definitely one of those, like, no doubles type kids. I did not want anyone also around me being, like, dressed up as L or role-playing as L or anything like that, because I was the only one that could RP L. Very stupid. I was a very annoying teenager. My first anime that I intentionally went to watch, and it wasn't just on TV as a kid, was Hellsing, and that's fucking baller! Technically, my first anime was Full Metal Alchemist, because in the middle of the night, and I would wake up and the TV would be on, it was always Full Metal Alchemist playing on Toonami. So technically, if you really think about it, Full Metal Alchemist was my first anime, but it is not it was not the first anime that I went and I voluntarily watched. The South Park goth kids, basically? Yeah. Honestly, I unfortunately, my past includes me being a South Park goth kid. And the worst part was that I wasn't allowed to be goth. My dad would make me wear... when in the 2010s, when you would go with your mom or your aunt or something to fucking Macy's, my dad would see the mannequins at Macy's and be like, you're wearing that. And it was always like hot pink neon fucking skinny jeans and a kitty cat shirt with a rainbow on it that said, like, ZOMG awesome. But awesome was also spelled incorrectly. That's the kind of shit my dad made me wear when I was a preteen and a teenager. I had, like, no say over what I was allowed to wear, so I was always wearing dumb fucking things like that. Like, I had Galaxy leggings with cats riding tacos, and the tacos were spewing out rainbows. And I had to wear it to go roller skating with my friends once, and my friends were all dressed cool, and then I was wearing the fucking kitty riding taco shitting rainbows fucking leggings. Terrible time in my life. Maybe that's why I have such low self-esteem, is because I had to wear fucking Galaxy leggings for so many of my life. God! I had science skinny jeans. We were all victim to the multicolored skinny jeans trend. Unless your parents let you had a say in what you were allowed to wear. Honestly, me not being allowed to like the things that I liked as a teenager is such a big reason why I became a goth nun VTuber. I revile organized religion, but I think religion as an aesthetic, especially Catholicism, absolutely fucking, it smacks. It smacks. It's absolutely delicious, and so I'm a big goth nun because I was not allowed to be a goth kid. And even when I would dress goth in my adult years, I always kind of felt like I was being a poser. I felt like it wasn't. I felt like I was just wearing a kind of costume, even though I always gravitated to this aesthetic, and I always gravitated to this kind of, you know, like edgier kind of darkness. Not to be a Marvel girly, but I think you would enjoy Daredevil's Catholic themes and crises of faith. I probably would. Those are motifs that I very much enjoy. Let me see. Full Metal and Inuyasha were the ones I was first aware. It just wasn't cartoons. Bokutachi wa! Yeah, I remember I would also wake up to the fucking Fukai Omori, or whatever that song is. To Your Eternity, or As Your Eternity. I don't remember what it's called, but I just remembered in the middle of the night, the TV would just be blaring, Bokutachi wa! And I'd be like, oh, what? I remember loving Code Lyoko as a kid, but that's French. Code Lyoko, those are the little bitches that have giant fucking foreheads, right? The type of foreheads that you could use as whiteboards, and you could just hear the marker going all across their foreheads, right? Yes! I also did not know that Code Lyoko is French. Very interesting. Thank you for the lesson today, Marwal. Man, I miss... This is also gonna sound so, like, this might make it cringe. I miss, like, before COVID, when anime was still underground. I think that, like, anime and anime culture, generally, I'm happy that it is more positively received and known. But, like, I kind of miss feeling like it's a niche thing that only I and a couple of the other cool kids in my class like. Now it feels very much like all the kids have watched Attack on Titan. All the kids have watched fucking, God, what's it called? What the fuck is that show called? Darling in the Franxx. Like, and I know those are older shows now, but those are, like, entry-level shows for the teens these days. Gone are the times when they would start with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. One of the kids is called Jeremy Belpois. Silly name. Speaking of French, I've been playing Expedition 33 off of stream just because, I don't know, I feel like it's important to still have games that you play off of stream just for yourself. It's very funny to me that all of the dialogue is still in English and then they'll just curse in French. Putain. Merde. I think it's very funny. DBZ and Gundam Wing is actually my first animes. I don't count Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, so my first two anime, I shit you not, Death Note and Ouran High School Host Club. Those were the first two. Like, God, what a weird preteen girl I was. I was really edgy, but I really liked the idea of 7 hot guys falling in love with me. And honestly, okay, so I was playing a card game with a bunch of Church IT Tech friends one time, and one of the cards was, your guilty pleasure looks like it would be blank. And he said, your guilty pleasure looks like it would be Ouran High School Host Club. And I said, excuse you, Ouran High School Host Club is not a guilty pleasure. I unironically fucking love the manga. And all of them looked at me like... Very humbling moment for me. It was terrible. Terrible. Dork, I'm going home. Have fun. Bye-bye, chat. Bye, Mr. Luffy. I love you. I hope you have a nice drive home. And I'll probably see... Oh, yeah, I'm gonna see you this weekend. See you later. Oh, I forgot Sailor Moon. I love magical girls. And that was another concept that I was thinking about being a VTuber. My car is Sailor Moon themed. I do not have like a whole wrap, but I have a bunch of stickers that are Sailor Moon themed all over my car, and I call my car the Magical Girl Mobile. I fucking love magical girls. Holy moly. In the church, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 Sailor Moon figures, two Card Captor Sakura figures, the entire Sailor Moon manga set, and I need to get some more Card Captor Sakura stuff too. I have like a mini Card Captor Sakura, like Clow card wand too. That's not even something that I liked as a kid. I got into Magical Girls when I was like 14, and them shits are fire! I love Magical Girls. I was listening to the Card Captor Sakura opening in the car on Saturday. I was driving my friends around after we had our silly little tea party. And I was like, yay, catch you, catch me, that day! And my friends were like, I don't know this song. Maybe careful describing your car. It's not the maker of the model or anything. It's just a bunch of Sailor Moon stickers on it. And honestly, in Vegas, so many people have, so many stickers on their car. Vegas is very much a big nerd city. We used to have a lot of conventions. We used to have a lot more conventions than we do now. Now there's only really like 2 or 3 big conventions, but there's so many people that have their cars absolutely decked out in peeker stickers and holographic stickers and even whole wraps. I don't remember what the anime car wraps are called, but damn, like sometimes I think about wanting one. Sometimes I think about wanting one. But yes, I appreciate your warning. No maker model for my car, but I do have a bunch of Sailor Moon stickers on it. Not a whole lot though. I feel like my stickers are pretty tasteful. Still a possible self-dock scenario. Very fair. I appreciate you, Kaylin. Watching Digimon is wild because one episode can be kind of cutesy and the next episode is like, I'm just gonna sacrifice myself and achieve nothing of value, and then they straight up are dead. Digimon is crazy. Digimon and a lot of the other like boy shows that would air on like Cartoon Network specifically, I wanted to like them, but I would not allow myself to like them. So maybe at some point I'll allow myself to watch some episodes of Digimon or something. Needed some Wawa. And I also have to blow my nose again. So give me a moment. Your prayer has been received. Thank you. What are you praying for today, Julius? I'm gonna... Hold on. The stream title is brilliant. Do you ever have to change it? You know? Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. I don't know. It's because when I started streaming, I noticed that it said Heavy Metal May is streaming Final Fantasy X, and I went, oh no, that's not what I'm streaming today. Oh no. So you guys probably got a notification that said prepare your Blitzballs, which you didn't have to do. No Blitzballs needed to be prepared today. We already finished Final Fantasy X, baby. Woohoo! Maybe luck for the job hunt. Totally understandable. Once more, I wish you a bountiful harvest of all of the luck you could ever need for a beautiful job that will pay you lots of money. Lots and lots of money. The more unique your car is, the easier it can be to find. Even car thieves watch out grabbing them. Ah, I see. Well, you know, actually... So, I have friends that are in the... And I'm the worst because I'm talking about my friends' interests and I don't even know what they're fucking called. It's the Japanese car scene where they will trick out their cars and really deck them out. And I'd say that those are pretty unique cars. And yet, 2 of like the 5 friends that I have that are really into that JDM car scene, have been stolen. And they've been trashed. They've been taken out on joyrides and absolutely trashed. So I find that really interesting because I always found those cars really unique and you'd be able to find them pretty fucking easily if they were stolen. And yet these cars those cars get pretty stolen. Not often, but it definitely has happened to my friends. The more you need. Oh, I already read that one. What? Yeah, man. They're terrible. So Vegas is also a terrible place to own a to own a car, because you guys know the Kia Boys, the Kia Boys TikTok trend that was happening, where there was a group, there was a subset of people that were showing people how to get into cars illegally and haywire them or plug in this USB into the car that would make it so that they could take the car, take it on a joyride, absolutely trash it, set it on fire, all that kind of shit, wreck it, all that kind of things, and then just get on with it scot-free. The Kia Boys movement was massive in my city. And I don't have a Kia or any of the cars that get stolen easily. Luckily, I have been safe so far. But unfortunately, car thefts are huge out here if you have a quote-unquote vulnerable vehicle. It happened a lot. I have a couple of friends that have had their cars stolen, and what was I saying? What was I talking about? Dude, I lost my brain. But yeah, I've had friends get their cars stolen and trashed solely because some assholes on TikTok showed people how to steal fucking cars. Very, very stupid. Very stupid. I guess it was more of an average versus not at all. Very fair. Car thefts and maybe waifu cars. Man, sometimes though, like, I think about how cool it would be to have one of those, like, fully wrapped cars with, you know, a big waifu on it. But the more I have anime characters I really love, you know? Like, I'm really big into Kitagawa Marin, I really love Homura, I really love Madoka, I really love Matoi Ryuko, I really love Sailor Moon. But when I really think about it, like, I don't know how much Maki from Love Live, she's like one of my best girls ever. The more I think about, like, putting one of them on my car, the more I'm like, I get, like, decision paralysis. I don't know, like, if I could ever choose just, like, one character to put on my car. To, you know, like, to get those, like, big, very vibrant, full car wraps. I saw a really cool car wrap of Iron Mouse, actually, on the streets in Vegas. Around the time Level Expo was happening, and I went out of town during that convention, but, like, the weekend before Level Up Expo, I saw an Iron Mouse car, and I was like, fuck, that's cool! And it made me imagine, like, man, what if I was cool, big VTuber, and somebody caught a car with my VTuber on it? That's crazy! I'm not counting on it, though. I don't know if my design is as cool as Iron Mouse's. I'd like to think so, because I really like my design. I really like it. I think I'm pretty. Yeah, I have zero clue who I would put on my car. But, like, the characters that I really tend to hyperfixate on are, like, old men. Like, my brain just broke after I got into Yakuza. I am addicted to seeing Kazuma Kiryu and Goro Majima and Devil May Cry Dante and just the old guys. I don't know if because you only ever see the waifu raps. You never see the old man rap on the car. But man, like a Goro Majima rap with like his Hanya tattoo on the roof of the car, that would be so fucking cool. And like his like snakes and like blossoms around the car, man, that'd be sick. And then I'd put a giant fucking PNG of Majima on the hood. That would be awesome. I would love that shit. I don't think I could do that shit though. I don't know. I've seen 2 on the base that I'm at. Oh, ooh, that's cool. That's cool. There's a lot at, I mean, I've talked so much about Vegas. I went to UNLV. There were quite a few of the wrapped cars at UNLV, too. I remember acutely seeing a Miku car, and I remember seeing a... Man, I always forget what she's from. I think her name is Moragana or Morgana. She like is wearing like the kind of thing that looks like a bunny suit, and she has like little tiny black wings, and I think she has green hair and like purplish tights with like boots on. I have no idea what her name is though, or what show she is from. But I've seen that car plenty of times, and I think it's sick. And I see that lady all the time in figures too. No fucking clue where she's from. I'll be real, no idea. But she slays. Absolute 10 out of 10 game slayer woman. My hero in a Kurumi Data Live. Oh yeah, Data Live or Data Bullet or something. Okay, so I do think that Kurumi is really cool. I think that she's like her aesthetic just like calls to me. It calls to the little weeb in my heart that was so edgy at one point, you know? So I want to kind of like check out Data Live just to see the kind of series that she was in. But I also I don't know if I really want to invest time watching like a harem like that, you know? I don't know. Because whenever I've gone and I've tried to watch like those anime harem shows, I just don't derive much enjoyment from them. Because they're very clearly, and it's usually the first girl that's introduced. There very clearly is always a winning girl, and so like as soon as the winning girl is introduced, I'm like, all right, that's cool. We know who the winning girl is. This is gonna be a great romance anime. And then the rest of the harem comes in, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot this was a harem anime. Kind of sucks that there's all these other women here, because I only really wanted to see him smooch the one girl. I don't know, monogamous to a fault, perhaps? I don't know, I don't derive much joy from watching harem animes. I don't know. Me no know her. I'm gonna take another sip of my water, I've been talking a lot. Let me see. You guys have any other plans for the week? Are you guys planning on, relaxing, playing any cool games? I saw an anime with a lot of harem, and they had a part with only 2 of the girls, and I kind of like that 2-girl part. Oh, I have no clue. So many harem anime comes out, and I don't keep tabs on any of them anymore. I used to be so good at being up to date on seasonal anime, and then it's just something within the last 2 years, I kind of was like, I don't have it in me anymore. I do not have it in me anymore to keep up on it. I plan to finish Metal Gear Acid on Thursday. We'll see what happens for Friday, and then maybe finishing Demon X Machina on Saturday. Hell yeah, brother, that's cool.
Hello.
Oh,
Hi.
hello, thanks, dear. My name is May. Thank you for coming in. I hope you have a nice stay in my sanctuary. Thanks for following. A lot of harem MCs kind of blur together because I think they are supposed to be the every guy. No, and for sure, that's totally what they're meant to be. That's also a very interesting thing I've noticed with isekai series. When a show where the female is a protagonist, when she gets isekai'd, she always becomes some kind of like princess or some really desirable figure within the world that she's been isekai'd into. The girl fantasy is becoming someone that's perfect and untouchable and a princess and gorgeous and has so many talents and skills. But then when there's a guy isekai, the guy is the most bland, boring fucking guy that's ever been isekai'd into a new world. But it's because he's meant to be the audience stand-in. Any average Joe that's watching the series is meant to relate to that. And I find it so interesting that, like, I guess women watchers hold that their protagonist to such a high degree where the protagonist has to be some kind of fucking princess or something in order for the girl to be like, oh yeah, okay, this is escapism, baby, I can escape into this. But men want their, well, not all men, but widely, the men audience wants their stand-in protagonist figure to just be a guy they can relate to, just any fucking blank slate kind of Joe that can be their perfect stand-in. And I think that's why I really tend to like romance shows and romance anime in particular, where the male character is just as much as a character by his own accord. I think the reason why I couldn't stand Comey Can't Communicate, everyone fucking loved Comey Can't Communicate, and I couldn't stand it because I could not give two shits about the main character. And I know his name is literally a pun. I think his name is like Takehito or something, Takehito, and his name is literally a pun for just any fucking guy. Any guy, any man. I understand that was the whole purpose of his character, but I thought he just fucking sucked because he was so boring. And meanwhile, I really love my dress-up darling, Sono no Bisque, because Gojo has his own, like, looking at him, he looks like your average bland protagonist, but then when you're actually watching the show, like, he has so many wants and desires and things that he wants to achieve, and he's sensitive and he's really emotional and he's really such a good character. I really wish that more shows more isekai, more romance, more anything, just really gave more to their male characters, because there's just so little that I, as like an objective audience viewer, can relate to with these characters that are just meant to be a stand-in for any person. I just really want them to be more fleshed out and proper characters. I don't know. Maybe I asked too much out of my fucking media. I don't know, guys. I saw both Jurassic Park VICs in Washington. What's a VIC? I mean, that's cool. That's cool. Should I tell you guys something embarrassing? I don't know if I want to tell you guys something embarrassing. I'll skip it for now. I'll go back to it. I didn't think I'd like otome-based anime, but they have been pretty good. I'm a sucker for the villainous ones. I am really into villainous manhwa, and like webtoons, but I haven't really gotten into villainous animes. I should give it more of a shot. I know I should, because I enjoy reading them. I don't know. Maybe not much as watching. Just parked for the night, couple things. One, rock and roll is an American psyop. For the conspiracy theories. Got it. My first anime was Inuyasha in the middle of the night. Hell yeah, brother. I saw a Mini Cooper wrapped in Riaz from High School DxD. A Mini Cooper? A Mini Cooper with a waifu wrap is crazy. Because Mini Coopers are strange-looking little cars. Strange-looking little things. Vix equals vehicles. Got it. I see. So you saw both Jurassic Park vehicles in Washington. That's sick. That's baller. I would also like to see those. When I went to a Hawaii vacation with my family a very, very, very long time ago, I was like 10, they were filming one of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies out there, and so I saw, like, the Black Pearl, the ship, the Pirates of the Caribbean ship on the coast of Hawaii, and that ship was really fucking cool. It was, like, in the North Shore, too, so it was really hard to get to. But that was cool. I have a picture of it somewhere, probably in, like, one of my dad's scrapbooks. But I remember being like, whoa! The Pirates of the Caribbean! I remember that being really cool. Okay. I'll tell you guys the embarrassing thing. So, I have told you all before that I grew up in a very religious setting. I have always been in Christian schools until I went to college. And in my my middle school, I was not properly taught the theory of evolution. Our segment of the class that was meant to be on, like, evolution was just, okay, evolution is a theory, it's by this guy, let's go back to our creationism, stuff. So, for most of my life, I thought that dinosaurs were invented by Jurassic Park. I had no idea that dinosaurs were a real thing. I truly just, because evolution, the theory of evolution was just completely glossed over, which means, like, I just totally missed a whole chunk of history of the world, of evolution, of the cavemen and the first humans. I just thought that Jurassic Park was lame because they invented these big monsters. I thought that dinosaurs were like Godzillas. You know? Like, because I knew Godzilla wasn't real. So surely these big animals that are just lamer Godzillas are also fake. I completely 100% believe that dinosaurs were invented by Jurassic Park. And the movie. The movie Jurassic Park. Dinosaurs are a CIA construct, but they got hit by a car. A car being a big fucking meteor. No, but so when I was 17, I was dating this boy, and he and his mom were regulars at the Natural History Museum in Nevada. And dinosaurs are an excuse for fuel. How the fuck do you make bones into oil? I don't fucking know, dude. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that shit whatsoever. Way beyond my scope of thought. But anyway, when I was 17, I was dating this guy. And he and his mom were regulars at the Natural History Museum. And they were talking about Jurassic Park. And they were talking about, like, one of... I don't remember what it was in particular. But I was like... Oh no, I never found Jurassic Park scary because I knew that dinosaurs aren't real. And both the guy I was dating and his mom turned their heads the full, like, stone scraping noise. What do you mean dinosaurs aren't real? And I was like, yeah, dinosaurs aren't real. Jurassic Park made them bitches. And so the very next weekend, he and his mom took me to the Natural History Museum to show me, like, all of the dinosaur bones and the dinosaur... they're not taxidermy. What are they? Like, models of what dinosaurs would have looked like? Just the giant fucking dinosaurs at the museum, okay? And I had such a hard time wrapping my head around the fact that, because at that point, I already did not believe in the Christian God or anything. I hadn't really thought to question, like, anything I was taught. And so looking at all these massive dinosaurs that apparently were fucking real at some point in history, I had a really hard time stomaching that. Lamer Godzilla's got a good laugh out of me. That's what dinosaurs are. Dinosaurs, they don't breathe atomic lasers, but Godzilla can. Godzilla's a way cooler fucking dinosaur, dude. Nah, they read dinosaurs. They got paid to stand still. Whoa! Holy shit! That's crazy! I never thought about that before! They should pay me to stand still at a museum! Shit! I can imagine her putting her hand on your shoulder saying, "Oh, sweetheart." No, she just, like, they both just looked at me like, what do you mean dinosaurs aren't real? They just couldn't believe that something that fucking stupid came out of a 17-year-old girl's mouth. I was almost an adult. Like, legally. In the eyes of the law, I was almost an adult, and yet I didn't know what a dinosaur wasn't real. A dinosaur was real. I blame my upbringing. What can I say? Very sheltered child. So now, when I watched, like, the dinosaur movies, Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, what have you, I still have a hard time kind of wrapping my head around the fact that, like, the gases or something in the air just made everything that fucking big, and yet I'm 4'11". What the fuck kind of bullshit is that? I deserve to be as big as a dinosaur! This shit's fucked up! I don't know, I'm a stupid person. Okay. Let's see, 5:22. I got a couple more minutes. Trekkin', are you planning on streaming today? Which one of yous is planning on streaming tonight? Because I'm gonna leave in a couple more minutes here. So I might as well raid out to one of yous if one of you is streaming tonight. No, working on stuff for tomorrow's stream. Oh yeah, tomorrow. I'm not sure any of you have seen Trekkin' in my chat before. It's his birthday tomorrow, so he's gonna be doing a birthday stream. So, I mean, I already can't stream tomorrow for reasons. But please do check out, give Truckin' and Game a follow. He'll be doing a birthday stream tomorrow, which I very much look forward to watching as just a regular ass viewer. So yeah, please check out Truckin's channel. It's his birthday tomorrow. Please don't. It'll be boring as fuck. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. One nutty theory from Christians was that fossils were put here by Satan as a test. See, like, I wasn't taught any of those wild theories. They just completely glossed over it. They're just like, yep, evolution's a theory. Moving on. Creationism. So I just, like, I never had the thought to really think about it or dig into it. Because also, at that age, I was more into fucking thinking about my OCs. I was more into, like, doodling in my book and drawing a black-haired fallen angel with hair over one eye. Don't read into that, by the way. I just realized something. Fuck. Oh, man, did I really... Oh my god, I implicitly carried over a trait that I had in all my OCs when I was fucking 11 into my real life VTuber at age 26. Oh! God. What an embarrassment. Y'all didn't believe dinosaurs were real but believed a talking snake started sin? Listen, dude, I don't know what to tell you. Like, when you're so deeply... So, like, when you're entrenched in something and you are surrounded by people that tell you that something is right and you're not allowed to think differently, you're just like, alright, okay, sure, fuck it, whatever. And I didn't really understand until, like, years later that, like, oh, like, organized religion is so culty. So culty. So me being a non-VTuber is kind of just, I don't know, rebelling against that. I think it's a joke, and I'm a big joker, so why not be a nun, you know? I don't know. I'm very opinionated about that kind of thing, but I just... whatever. My buddy always believes he's right and will argue about it, I just ignore him. That's what I do as well, because it's just not worth my time and my sanity, because I spent so many years being told and being forced to just believe something blindly, and... now, like, as someone who that once aspired to be a journalist, like, it's so wrong to have your own thought torn away from you. You're not even allowed to think about questioning something. When I, naturally being a very inquisitive soul, it's so wrong, I feel, to not allow people to have their own thoughts and their own feelings and their own emotions, and just being told to told to do stuff. And I don't know, I believe religion should be free. I believe religion should be free. I believe that you should be able to research whatever the fuck you want. You should be able to know about fucking dinosaurs. You should be able to know about the evolutionary theory. You should be able to know about everything in this world if you God will want to. And yet there's people out there that just won't let you because they want you to think that what they believe is right. And I think that's a shame. Truckin' got auto-modded for saying, "Thought? Where? Thoughts? Crazy!" I also want to know where the thoughts are at, buddy. Where are my big booba goth women, huh? Oh. I guess they're right here. Follow me for more. I heard that monks sometimes were given to monasteries more as a way to have a daycare for extra kids for the rich. I've also heard that. I wonder if that applies to nuns. Well, unfortunately, I'm here of my own volition. So, no free daycare services for my parents, I guess. I'm a 20-year-old woman that's here on my own volition. Oh boy, what a silly little guy I am, huh? Nah, monks are just a weapons-free melee class. Final Fantasy taught me that. True, Marwo, true! too. I never leveled monk. I should. I need to level more classes, honestly. I just default to playing white mage because I'm fucking correct at white mage. So I just always end up playing white mage even though it's not even my main class. Anyway. Well, slap me with a ruler and call me a sinner. I love big booba goth women. Hell yeah! I also love big booba goth women! That's why I look like this, baby! Yeah! God. Oh. Anyway. Goated healer, thank you. Honestly, I am. But then the one time, when I first started streaming, back in November, I streamed Final Fantasy XIV, and I don't know if I was just nervous because it was like my first stream ever and I didn't know what to do, but I fucking flubbed, and some dude in the party chat was like, we should kick this healer, and I was sitting there like on my first stream with 0 viewers and like being like, oh, now I'm gonna get kicked for being a shit fucking healer. I know I can do better than that. Time flies. Time flies. What are you guys doing for dinner tonight? I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner yet. I'm in charge of myself tonight, so I don't know. I don't know what I should eat. What are you guys gonna eat? Maybe I'll twin off of one of you. Anybody having burger? Taco? Air fryer chicken nuggets? I made cheeseburger egg rolls. Surprisingly good. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Cheeseburger egg rolls, huh? I think my first stream was Ghost Retcon Wildlands. Ooh. That sounds cool. Sounds kind of scary. Too scary for me. Too spooky for the nun. Screenshotted. How long has Blue been here? And just not fucking said shit. Thank you for the stretchy check, Kane. I was laughing so bad. Honestly, better stretch before I pull a fucking muscle anyway. Jesus. Anyway. I like the idea that trucking has also been incriminated now. Great, wonderful. It's over. Alright. Where's my cat at? Well, maybe I should have Meow Meow say bye. Meow Meow! Meow Meow, my baby! She didn't jingle, so I don't know where she's at. How are you both doing? Good! I've just been yapping for an hour and a half straight. I didn't really necessarily feel like gaming, cause, okay, I was planning on doing a karaoke today, and I was practicing and warming up by myself, but, like, singers are weird. If we feel like the voice doesn't exist today, then we're just not gonna sing. And for me, when I was doing my warm-ups, my la 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 la, I just didn't feel like the voice was there. And so I decided not to do an impromptu karaoke stream and just yap instead, which has been fun because I feel like I don't yap with you guys enough. I need to yap with you guys more often. Shit. Because it's a lot of like, I don't know, mental preparation to play games because I know how bad I am at games. It's a lot of mental preparation to stream games for me. So I feel like I'd probably be able to stream more often if I did just some more of this, just some more fucking talking. But I gotta start giving myself more topics this time because we went from CIA drone animals to conspiracy theories to toe licking at a custard place and car wraps and then dinosaurs not being real and religion. And internet spaces, and Discord ruining third spaces on the internet. We talked about a lot of fucking shit today. I enjoyed the podcast-style stream for me while driving. Yay! I'm glad I could help. Sorry that you had to listen to every dumb thing I've ever said today. Love you too, Zio. Thank you. Anime. We did talk about anime. Death Note was my first anime. And thank you for the sippy checks. I am thirsty. I don't know if you heard that, but I ran out of water. at that exact moment. 100 mil for butt cam, eh? No! No, I did say that I could get paid for anything. No! No! No, I won't. I can't. No butt cam, please. Maybe I'll commission a butt model or something. I don't know. 100 mil for butt mic? No! Ew, that's nasty. I'm sure people would like that though, but that's fucking nasty. And I'ma be real, I'm a full-blooded American woman, so I'm a real fucking farter. You guys would not want to. I shouldn't have fucking said that. You didn't hear that. No, don't clip that. Don't clip that. And I'm not a real shitter either. Jesus. That was me slapping the shit out of my desk. Soapy Boobs is here. God. Terrible, terrible stream. Because not only did I talk about this CIA animals, now I also talked about the speed in which a human can ejaculate. And now Soapy Boobs 666 is here. I like your name, by the way. Your name's awesome. 200% official shit over here. I gotta kill myself, stat, brother. I gotta kill myself, lickety-split. More nuggies tonight? Hell yeah. Soapy Boobs at your service? Hell yeah. We getting this motherfucker onto something. Oh, Lord. Well, I mean, I did just say that I haven't been Christian for over 10 years, but after today, I feel like maybe I should pray or something. I talked a lot of gross shit today. Lord almighty. And when I say that, I'm talking about me. Mwah. Okay. I am going to... I'm a good Christian boy. Congratulations. I'm sorry for dogging on your religion. Bruh. Miss 100 mil to have the government to shove spyware up my ass. Can't kill herself. Oh, no! No! Oh, maybe I should just kill myself for free. Ugh. God. I am not saving this VOD. I am not saving this fucking VOD. Everyone's gonna think I'm a freak. It's fine if May sneezes. There's a 50-50 chance the spyware is removed. No! I did say that I'm a real fucking farter, but it's not that crazy. It's not that crazy, I promise. I don't know how, but I will. Oh man, I'm Mick fucked. Okay. Nah, think of the content. Throw these clips in the universe and bring in more people. So people are gonna follow me for being a real fucking farter? That's crazy. I mean, shit. Now that I think about it, maybe it'll work. But then people are gonna actually want me to get like a butt mic, and I don't want to have a butt mic. I want to be a singer. I don't want to have a butt mic. Man, I promise that I sing, guys. I'm gonna release a cover next week, hopefully. And it's not with my butt. It's not with my butt. It's with my voice. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Okay. Let me see. Yo, Mike. Yo, dude, check this out. This gut nun. She farts into a mic on stream. Oh, that's terrible. Sure, that's what they all say. I don't want to be known as the butt mic nun. I don't have a butt mic yet. And not yet. Never. I don't have a butt mic never. Jesus Christ. Ugh. That's what you get for being a VTuber. Nobody's gonna take you seriously in this town. Keyword, yet. I did just put a microphone on my throne, but that's because that's because I want to update this mic to have better quality covers. Not for farting. Not for farting. How much for the butt mic? Never! The butt mic none might actually get lots of views, unfortunately. Okay, I'll write it down. I'll write it down. If I ever do a subathon, if I hit a certain amount of subs, I'll change my description on Twitch and Twitter, butt mic none. The butt mic none of your dreams. If I buy you the mic, you gotta fart into it. No! No! No, I don't want to do that. 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 Oh no. We are turning into some fucking freaks. I made a freak church. I made a freak church. The compressor is fighting for its life. Holy shit, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. I need to leave. And you know what's so fucking funny too? Because I was about to end stream, I was watching like the viewer tab. When we started talking about butt farting, or not butt farting, stupid, that's where you always fart. So you fucking idiot. When we talked about farting into mics, my viewers went up 12, and when we stopped talking about that, it went down to 8. Oh my god, what a terrible world. Ugh. My god. Freak church, you mean normal church? Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I should rename my Discord from the Inner Sanctum to the Freak Church. Wild of you to assume I always fart out of my butt. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Where else can you fart out of? Like your mouth? Or like... Okay, hold on. Hold on. The subs Discord being called Freak Church. I'll just let you ponder on that. Well, now I am pondering on that. I mean, I've seen people fart with their elbows, but I don't think that's a bona fide fart. That's a fake fart. Oh, you want a SM7B? Do you have equipment? Yep, I have equipment. My audio... I have a Universal Volt 1. I have a couple of backup power... what the fuck are they called? I'm not good at tech, guys. I'm already using like a boom arm and stuff. I got that shit for it. I got the shit for it. Preamp? Yes. Preamp. Because it's a demanding mic power-wise. Yes, I have backup preamps, and I have my Volt 1 audio interface that I use regularly. But I'm using a $70 cheapo MXL 770. It's the mic I've been singing on for like 10 years. But, what are you, a fart judge? What is a real fart? A real fart is something that, like, comes from your body trying to expel something, some gases, out from your tank. Your fart tank. That's what it's called scientifically. The fart tank in your body. A fake fart is something that you make with, like, your arm. Or your... Well, okay. How, like, girls, boob havers, you've heard your boobs fart, right? Like, so, when I'm wearing, like, a sports bra, and it, like, pushes them up together really fast, the bitches can fart sometimes. You can get a boob fart, but it's not a real fart, is what I'm saying. The only farts that are real are the farts that come from your ass. Huh? My boobs don't do that? What are you talking about? Your boobs have had to have farted before. No way that they haven't. When they get, like, totally sucked up together and they go, whoop. No? Dude. Okay, I guess Lady May's the fucking freak here. Jesus Christ. Fun fact, the carbonation enters your lungs when you drink pop. That's why you burp when drinking it. Oh. So wait, so the fart comes from your lungs? Wait. So farts come from your lungs? Forever? Not forever, but... Huh. Wait. Oh, no, because you're talking about burping. You're talking about burping. So, okay. Would you guys classify burps as farts? Because it is your body trying to expel gas. I would say that, like, burp is... Okay, because most of the time when people fart, it smells smelly. And then when you burp, that is also smelly. So I feel like burping and farting is it's kind of the same thing. I feel like burps and farts are the same. Right? Hello, I like your VTuber. Oh my god! You're a first-time chat when I'm talking about burping and farting? I have no choice but to kill myself. Thank you. I appreciate you for liking my model. Oh no, this is terrible. I've only made it worse and worse for myself as time has gone by. May is gonna have a crisis, dude. Yeah, because this is serious anatomy. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna fucking Google it. Is burping and farting the same? Is burping and farting the same? Okay, well, Google told me that I was wrong. So, I guess I'm fucking wrong, and you guys are fucking right.
Hello? Hi.
This sucks. This sucks! I don't like it when you guys are right. This sucks. Put her in a padded cell. What the hell? Thank you for following, Dead Bees. I appreciate you for being here. even though it doesn't... Why am I not normal? Why am I not normal? Good lord. The CIA is gonna look at May's search history and be so fucking confused. Yeah, because I looked up, like, CIA drone animals. The search history from today is like the CIA drone animals thing with the pigeon gif. How fast does a human sneeze? How fast does a human blow their nose? How fast does a human ejaculate? Which I was incorrect. 32 miles an hour. And then... is burping and farting the same? Oh god. It's fine, the search history will get hit by a car. My goodness. I'm learning to make my own VTuber, so I'm looking through Twitch to find people with cool ones. Oh, I also did that. So I'm also a newer VTuber. I started only in November, so that was about 7 months ago now. Keep doing what you're doing. Research what you like out of other people's models. I have a full body. Actually, because you're doing research, let me help you out, bud. I'll show you my full body. My full body. Oh, my feet are off. There we go. Well, now I'm way too small on the screen, but like, I went with a concept that oh! Hey! I was doing something! I was doing something! I was showing him my model! This is fucked up. Well, now I'm, now you can see my gremlin model. I have 2 models so far. I have a gremlin model for when people want to fuck with me, and I'm really going, you know? I'm curious, did you draw your own? I found live 2D tutorials. No one is saying what parts you need to draw, like mouth, eyes, eyelids, teeth. I need a checklist. You need absolutely everything, dude. You need to draw everything and more. There are guides, for people that have drawn their own live 2D models. I think you can buy from Etsy. I did not draw mine. I commissioned an artist. I am so deeply untalented with my hands. Make it bald? I can make it bald. Here we are. Bald is beautiful. So true, Truckin'. Bald is beautiful, baby. There's a few sample models out there as well. Yes, I would very much recommend, I'm gonna be a bumblebee. That's cute. I like bumblebees. I would recommend studying the sample models that you could find. Really take them apart and then try to draw your own. The way I went about mine is that I spoke with and hired a designer, and I just put together a mood board of things I wanted to see in my possible model. Oh shit, an ad. Ah, I'm sorry! I'm sorry, dead bees! I'm sorry! Well, I'll wait until they come back. Let me zoom in so that I'm not just a floating gremlin in the middle of the screen. Hold on. Eh, 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 eh. There we go. Is that any better? Oh, I just realized there's something behind my mouth. Do you guys see that? It's gone now. Oh, no, there it is. It is time for me to vanish. I hope you get to adopt your own acoustic kitty soon. Yes, I will hope and pray for an acoustic kitty, CIA operative cat, to bless my household, and maybe Meow Meow will fight the shit out of it when it tries to leak my secrets to the CIA. We'll see. But I hope you have a good night, Marwal. Thank you for spending so much time with me. Have a great rest of your night, whether you're going to bed or you're starting your day. I don't remember what time zone you're in. But thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Sorry that your goodbye is this thing. Have a good day, May. I'm not leaving yet. Marwa was leaving. I'm not leaving yet. I'm gonna leave soon. I just wanted to help out dead bees real quick before I leave. Oh, you said goodbye? No, I was saying goodbye to Marwa because he had to leave. So I'm sorry, nerd. Hey, bitch. Hey, knock it off. When Deadbees is back, I'll switch back to my regular twat waffle. Hey! What the hell? That's extra rude. I'm putting my hair back on. I need some more dignity in this place. Learned that one from my girlfriend. Your girlfriend is a woman of culture and taste. Let me see. Need some more water. I've been talking a lot. But the bald. Okay, I'll go back to being bald. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I got hit by like 6 ads for normal human garbage like cars and power tools. That's probably my fault. I talked a lot about cars on stream today. Totally my fault. But anyway, okay. So my process, because I'm so deeply untalented with my hands, is I put together a mood board of general motifs and colors and images that I liked that I kind of wanted my model to evoke. And I told like the designer, like the concept behind like what I wanted for the model, and they gave me a sketch, and we went back and forth on like the hair color and some of the other things. And eventually we ended up with the concept for High Priestess May, which I'll be releasing more information about all my shit soon, because I'm going to be making a lore cover here soon. And then after we had the design nailed down, which I'm sure you already had a design because you're drawing it for yourself, then I commissioned a actual model, model mama. So the model mama did the actual art for my model. They did all of the rendering, the live 2D clipping, and the expressions toggle, like the expressions for toggles, any other subsequent things that I would need. So like you also need to prepare like an angry face, you know, like a bald thing like this. Any like toggle expression that you possibly could want, you'll also have to draw yourself, so that you could toggle it onto your model. And then after the art was done, then I got my model rigged, and then that ended up being the whole, you know, May experience. And then I'll switch back to my regular model here. Oh, that's not what I want. What the fuck is that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go! This is half of my body, though. I think you can see my body. You can see most of my body. Yeah, cause yeah. There we go. But this is my full body. When you're starting out, you absolutely do not have to have a full body. Long legs, Jesus, uppies. But this is my full model. I got leg tattoos. I got my mouths everywhere. I can move my bang, show you my other mouth. I got some other toggles like for my hands and other things that I want to be able to show people. I could take off my hat so that people can interact with my model and give me cat ears. You can open and shut all the mouths on my body. My tattoos. I like that. Thank you. And then I have expressions like crying and other things that I want to be able to express with my model, which I will. Whoa. Hello? I broke myself. I broke myself for a second. But like anything that you would want to express with your model, like crying. I have my little crying. I'm so upset. Wah. I got my angy when I'm pissed. And I want people to stop talking about butt mics. And then I have blushing for when somebody says something really nice to me and I'm like, oh my gosh, tucks my hair behind my ear, thank you. And I have shock for when something actually shocking happens. And then also moving bangs so I can show off my other mouth here that I can also open and close when I want it to. But yeah, that's a little tour of my model. I hope it helped. Helped out with what you want out of your model. And I thank you for the head pats. Yay! Mine will be very silly and simple, so I'm trying to think of how to do minimal without being boring. Totally fair. I mean, people really like the bald redeem on my model, so just make sure you draw on my gremlin model, so just draw a dome under your hair, and people will love to strip you bald. What can I say? Bald is beautiful, baby. But there's little things that you can do without them like directly interacting with your model. There's tons of like video resources for you to look into about that kind of thing. Like the cat ear redeem that I have, those aren't actually like a part of my model. They're extras that I commissioned and then can stick onto my model in VTube Studio, which is what most VTubers use to, you know, move their models around and stuff like this. I'll have lots of silly hats and ties for sure. Gotta reward the viewers. People will like being able to change your hats and ties. I am preparing alternate outfits. I have two that have already been commissioned and they are in like the rendering phase. One of them is in the model phase, so I just have to get the completed model and get it rigged. So I'll have more outfits for people to play with soon. So look forward to that. Mwah. And, yeah. For now, like, my only real change is being able to put cat ears on me and taking off my hat. And thank you, Truckin'. Your prayer has been received. What the hell are you praying about today, my brother? We have a lot of Hoyoverse level complicated models out there. Simple can be cool. Yeah, no, for sure. Like, I feel like my model it's very detailed, but all things considered, it's very mid-tier. There are complicated elements about it, like my mouths, but overall it's not like the most complicated thing that you've ever seen, which I think is perfectly fine. Like Truckin' and Gaiman, he fucking loves my gremlin model. He loves to redeem that thing whenever he has enough money for it. But yeah, no, I for sure think that there's definitely people out there that like to see simple things and silly things. So I think what you're thinking will work out very well for you, and I hope it does. I look forward to seeing your progress, and yeah, if you have like an X or something or Twitter, I can follow you on there, Blue Sky, whatever. I'm Prayer. I can pull a cosplayer when I go to a con next weekend. Ah, okay, got it. I will praying now that Truckin' will find a baddie next weekend when he goes to the anime convention. Amen. Okay, let me see. Amen. I always have enough points for Gremlin. Fair, fair. Not sure yet. We'll keep posted. Alright. I just have a Discord for now. I wanted to draw all my Twitch stuff before I made socials, but it's so overwhelming. It will take a while. I was developing my VTuber concept since February of last year, and it can take even longer. Like, I was developing what I wanted from February of 2024, and I didn't get my model and my design and all that stuff until, like, summer that year, and then I didn't start streaming proper until November, and honestly, like, I'm not really even, like, a quote-unquote official VTuber. Aw, shit, Jake just raided. Oh, shit, here we go again. Let me see. Anyway, for Jake's Raiders, my name is May. I am a vocalist. I'm a high priestess of this church here, and I am hosting a sermon tonight where I'm just talking about fucking nothing, baby. I like music, metal, pop, visual K. I like gaming. I play a lot of RPGs, anime. Talked a lot about anime. I have a cat. Her name is Meow Meow, and I love goths. So, Jake ticks a lot of those boxes. Jake's also cool. Thank you for the raid, Jake. I appreciate it. We were talking about farts. We're not talking about farts anymore, Trucking. But hi, Pixie Dust. Nice to meet you. I'm currently trying to get to 200 followers, so if you guys puts my little fingers together, moves my bang aside, if you'd like to spend some more time with little Miss May here, I'm gonna be releasing a cover next week, and I think that I'm pretty cool sometimes, so consider hanging out with me sometime. I threw them your way to help with that. Ah, Jake, goated Jake. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I hope your stream went well. How'd your stream go? I didn't quite catch what you were playing. What were you playing today? I was just giving Dead Bees here a walkthrough about what it's like being a VTuber, and how long the process fucking takes to become a VTuber. Sure takes for fucking ever. Good, chat voted on more Doom, so we got some antics there. Hell yeah, nice. I do voice impressions, and my friend loved Peter Griffin, so now I have to determine if I want to draw a Beater Griffin. Oh my god. Oh, not quite Family Guy related, but it's another Seth Farthingale show, American Dad. You guys know the stupid B12 bit that was in American Dad? I've had that song stuck in my dome all fucking week. If you've never heard it, it goes, "Girl, you need a shot of B12, you know you do." It's been so hard stuck in my head that it's been driving me crazy. I need a shot of B12 like crazy. I'm probably so deeply unhealthy. Anyway. Dude, that was good. What? The shot of B12 song? Okay. So I don't know if you guys, I don't personally watch like American Dad or I don't really watch American like comedy cartoons like that, but I'll see clips online, and that stupid B12 clip I got on TikTok like 2 years ago, and ever since then, the "Girl, You Need a Shot of B12" song just gets hard stuck in my head for every now and then. Julius, I'm sorry that was your introduction to my singing. I promise I do covers, and I think they're decent. Those are my YouTube covers. I'm planning on releasing a cover next week, actually. You guys, so my artist posted about it early on Twitter, which is totally fine. But I'm going to be covering a Ghost song, and the Ghost song will be posted next week. Oh, shoosh, you do fantastic work. Tucks my hair behind my ear. Thank you. Thank you. Stop it. Thank you. Have you noticed your views on those songs going up? A little, actually. Mostly on Scream, but I have been seeing Disease's views go up like very slowly, which does make me happy because I feel like Disease was a project that I spent a lot of time and money on, so I'm happy that it's getting a little bit more love now, because I was very sad when it was hard stuck at like 200 views after spending like $600 on getting that project done. But that's just the life of being a small VTuber and being really passionate about music and wanting to just put out good projects, you know? Nobody in this world has to spend that much money on anything. I did because I happened to have, like, leftover income from a job that I had and all that stuff. They've been introduced on my playlist while driving. Yay! Thank you so much! I'm glad you like them. Sheesh, thank you so much for liking them. That's crazy. No, I do deeply appreciate that. Jake also does pretty cool covers. He's a even better screamer than I am. I feel like my cleans are very good. My screams are not quite there. And that's in part to my background in musical theater, because they don't teach you how to do screams and gutturals in musical theater. They teach you how to belt and project. Like a nerd! Anyway. That's my singing tangent for today. Unfortunately for Jake and your beautiful, lovely raiders, I was planning on wrapping up soon because I wanted to eat dinner. So, puts my fingers together. Aw, man, I'd love to learn how to project. It's, so, the way that I learned it in my theater classes is you really practice on breathing as deeply as you can and flexing that muscle, the big muscle in your stomach called your diaphragm. You want to push your power from your diaphragm into your voice and outward. You always want to be thinking that you're speaking outward into a loud, packed place, and you want yourself to be heard as much as possible. So I feel like naturally that turned into my voice being kind of a loud voice. Funny enough, I learned screams first, then took voice lessons to help support it. Sometimes I wonder if that would have made things easier for me, you know? If I had learned to scream first and then learn to sing. But unfortunately, I learned to sing first. I'm a sucker for a good scream. We all are, baby. Mwah, we love a good scream. I'm also a musician, piano and flute. Oh, I also play piano and flute. No way. I was forced to take piano lessons since I was 6, and then I did flute all throughout band in junior band from 5th grade, so like 11, 12, all through high school. That's crazy. We play the same instruments. That's cool. Yay! Army taught me how to project my voice. Yep. They'll do that when they're like, whoo! I lived in Silicon Valley, so I pretended I was really pissed off at Google and wanted them to hear me. To get a good scream? Makes sense. Band nerds! I did trumpet and learned voice later. You guys want me to tell you a secret about my partner, Church IT Tech? I'm looking around. He's still not home. Church IT Tech played the tuba. He was a tuba boy. He was a tuba boy. I was a flute girl. I just find it very funny that he played a tuba because I think that the tuba is a very funny instrument. The fucking tuba? Yeah. Yeah, my boy played the tuba. So IT got them big lips. Actually, not actually, but he does have really good breath support. Motherfucker can go, ah! Got a dip for the night though. Glad to catch you before you called the night. Yes, Jake. Thank you for saying good night to me as well. I hope you have some good R&R after your stream. Thanks for stopping by and saying hey. I'll see you later, Jake. Have a good night. And also nice to meet you as well, Pinksy Dust. Glad to see that we have more musicians in chat. Yay! I actually am thinking of renting a tuba to try a project. You're gonna rent a tuba? That's sick! I also think that the oboe is a very worthy musical instrument, and the oboe is always overlooked by just because of instruments like tuba being out there. But the oboe is also really fantastic. I think you should look into the oboe music as well, Julius. I can just imagine the Family Guy of Chris playing the tuba behind fat people. What the hell? Oboe is amazing. Awesome sad sound. The oboe is such a powerful instrument. Such a beautiful, powerful instrument. Well, the tuba is pretty heavy on the metal. Yeah, you know what? That's true. The tuba is also really fucking heavy. One time in high school, I accidentally fell into Church IT Tech's tuba, and I hit my head on his tuba, and let me tell you, that shit fucking hurts. That shit fucking hurted like crazy. Girl, you need a shot of B12. You know you do. Dude, it's so in there. Sure, IT Tech's gonna be home and he's gonna be like, man, why the fuck are you singing the B12 song again? Because I was actually singing it all day on Sunday. Just annoying the shit out of him. Anytime I hear a cello in the rock song, I lock the fuck in. So true! We love hearing instruments. Not instruments. There's always instruments. I mean, like, orchestral sound, orchestral instruments in genres like rock and metal. That shit's awesome. Learning a woodwind would probably be a huge jump. Oh, for sure. Like, in terms of breath support and all of that, learning woodwinds are so important for really strengthening your breath support. When I next live in a situation, I would like to progress on the flute. Are you into Nightwish? I fucking love Nightwish. Nightwish is so overlooked. Okay, so I actually found Nightwish because they did a cover of the Phantom of the Opera a really long time ago, but I was so fucking in love with that cover. But Nightwish is an impeccable band, even outside of the Phantom of the Opera cover. Ugh. I love Nightwish. I feel like they're so overlooked. Sorry, I spaced out for a second there. I didn't even get a notification or anything. I was just staring at chat and I forgot what I was about to talk about. Ailstorm as well, the way they use trumpets. I'll have to look into Ailstorm. I know I've heard probably like their most popular songs, but I should look into deeper into their discography. Wait, are those real trumpets? I love it when bands use real classic instruments. It makes me happy. I also, because I want to release like an original songs someday, but I want, to use. I want to utilize musicians that use like real instruments too, which is why I tend to work with Ryan the guitarist so much, because he has a shit ton of fucking guitars. But I'd like to have real musicians playing real instruments in like original songs of mine. But you know, that shit's a fucking expensive. I gotta dream big in order to do that kind of thing. I like how the Epic Saga uses different instruments to represent different people or gods. That was very cool. So actually, I had never listened to the Epic Saga in full, but Church IT Tech is a huge fan of the Epic Saga. And so we listened to the entire saga in his car. I want to say like about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago now, and I was really impressed actually. So that is my Discord server, but on Discord I am also Heavy Metal May. I understand that people are not always comfortable joining servers full of people sometimes, so you're more than welcome to just add me on Discord. I'm Heavy Metal May there as well. But if you would like to join our Discord, that would be cool. I feel like I try my very best to be talkative when I'm not super busy at work there, so please feel free to join and send over all the cool Ailstorm songs you got for me. What was I talking about before? Oh yeah, Epic. But yeah, I thought Epic was really, really phenomenal. In particular, I really liked the instrumentation around Athena. I liked songs that featured Athena because I liked what her presence did to those songs. Um, I feel like it's most starkly found in the songs that like Calypso is in, though. I don't know. just epic saga things, I guess. But I am getting hungry. And I said that I was only going to stream for an hour, and it's been 2. So, my guilty pleasure is watching other people's reaction to the epic saga. It's really good. Almost makes me wish I had the thought to react to it, but no, IT Tech we were just in the car, and he was like, have you ever listened to Epic in full? And I was like, nah. And so he was like, turn that shit on right the fuck now. And so we did, and it was wonderful. It was worth the hours that we spent driving. But, as I was just saying, I'm getting hungry. I want to eat. And I streamed an hour later than I said I was going to. So, thank you guys for spending so much of your time with me. I can't believe we're so close to getting to 200 followers. I'm going to be posting a cover hopefully next Friday. I'll be sharing updates every time I'm on stream, hoping that it comes on time. And so I'll link my covers. Oops, I spelled covers wrong. So, okay. I linked my Discord and my covers. Please feel free to join my Discord if you are not there already. I try my best to yap a lot there, and we play Final Fantasy XIV together, which is pretty fun and cool. And then that is my YouTube channel as well. Those are my covers. I will be posting a Ghost cover next week, hopefully on Friday. And I will try to stream some Kingdom Hearts at least another time during the week. Maybe Thursday. Because Thursday's Juneteenth. It'll be a holiday. So actually that sounds pretty freaking good to me. So I'll try to stream Kingdom Hearts on Thursday or Friday. And then we'll see. We'll see what I feel like doing on Sunday, because I have plans on Saturday IRL that I have to do. So that's what's going on for this week. I thank you all for spending so much time with me out of your day today. I'm glad I could bring a little bit of yapping to your drive or your evening or your dinner making or whatever you are doing. Have a wonderful night. Thank you all for talking with me for so long. I appreciate your company more than anything. And make sure to get a shot of B12, because you know you do. Okay. Love you guys. Have a wonderful night. Good night, Truckin'. Good night, Julius. Good night, Zio. Good night, Blue, if he's still here. Good night to everyone. And love you too. Thank you, Zio. Have a wonderful evening. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. See you later. And I'll see you maybe Thursday. Okay.